Good night. It is December 13, 2025, and it is a Saturday. Here in Sherbrooke, it is currently -4 degrees Celsius, 25 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun this morning rose at 7:18 a.m. and it's set at 4:04 p.m. The 4:04 p.m. sunset streak is unbroken, as is my upload streak. That's 8 hours and 46 minutes of sunlight. The days are still, nonetheless, getting shorter. I really don't feel like doing a weather report right now, so I'll keep it brief. I was about to do one, and then I talked to my mother on the phone. We had a nice chat, but I'm in the middle of watching a movie. I'm watching The Sheik and I from Cowman, which I've seen at least twice before already. It's a really great movie. I highly recommend it. But every single time I watch it, I'm like, yeah, you know, what he's doing isn't so bad. But then, yeah, there's really some, like, morally dubious things going on. But okay, I don't want to get into it too much. I'm really into art, especially film, where although I'm not necessarily okay with what is being done, the question of whether or not it's justified to do things that I might consider to be unethical or immoral or just not cool, whether or not that's justified if the end product makes the world a better place, or if the art is just really beautiful. That's often a question with Cowman, but especially this movie. I've been re-listening to his podcast, 365 Stories I Want to Tell You Before We Both Die. And he had mentioned this film. I was listening to an episode today, and he mentioned this film. And so I wanted to watch it. And I'm enjoying it. It's really good, but it's just like he goes very far with what he's doing and into possibly putting people's like jobs and security in jeopardy. But I had a good day today. I'm getting pretty tired. I worked. You know what? I'm going to keep this short. One thing I will say is that I've been learning knots, and I've been working on one knot, the bowline knot, and I've gotten pretty quick. It's a very simple knot, but it's a very useful knot. But I keep hearing that it was a useful knot, and not really, seeing that application in my life. And then today, we were setting up a system so that when I was unhooking lighting fixtures from the ceiling at work, to make it quicker, instead of just like essentially just like unhooking it with the lift and then bringing it down, we could have like a pulley system with a rope. Anyway, and then I see my friend who I was working with tying a bowline knot. So I'm like, can I do it? Because I've been learning how to do this. And then I fucked it up one time. But then I got it right. It was the first time I tied one on a rope and not on like a shoelace, which is what I usually do. Let me tie one on right now. This, well, you can't see. It's a very simple knot. It's very fun, and it works well, especially for what we were doing tonight. So yeah, I was really glad that this practice came to fruition. Can I say that? Or like was fruitful. So tonight I'm thinking about Between Cathedrals, and the song Sky by Between Cathedrals. I don't know how I came across this music. But there is a. I need to stop playing with this rope, this shoelace, and concentrate. It doesn't matter. It's this person who I wish would make more music, but they're anonymous. I know they have the Tune Cathedrals, and I don't know how to pronounce it, or if it can be pronounced, but it's ZV Lambda, the Lambda D project. But they haven't put anything out under those two names in almost a decade, I think. Maybe a bit less. Maybe like 2018. But it's so good, and this is just a good breakcore song. I've been thinking more about breakcore since talking about drum corps and then Aphex Twin, and there's just and I hadn't heard about this because this is not available on the 14 Bandcamp page, which is the label that this came out under. Which I found out about this on Discogs, and thankfully somebody uploaded it to YouTube, so I'm going to keep trying to find it somewhere. I looked on SoulSeek and I couldn't find it. Good, fun, fast, chopped up break beats. Good times. I'm going to finish watching this movie. That's what I want to do later tonight. It's going to be tomorrow soon, but -7 degrees Celsius, 17 degrees Fahrenheit. That's it. I'm done. I only did this to not break the streak, and I'm rambling. Everyone, have a great night.